Alright, hello and welcome back. My name is DaWoblefet, and we are laddering for Players Cup 2 in the International Challenge. Attempting to qualify, my goal is to hit 1700. Last time I qualified very comfortably with 1700, and so that's what I'm shooting for this time. I believe 1650 is like the cutoff that most people are shooting for, but I'd like to just be safe and hit 1700. I think that makes more sense to me. I don't need to go for a big number like 1800 or anything like that. I'm just here to qualify. I'm not trying to win the whole tournament. But in any case, let's go ahead and start searching. So last time when we left off, we are now at 1687, at number 95 in the world, which is actually pretty good if you think about it. So we're climbing. We have 10 games left for today. I'm currently playing on Saturday. But let's go ahead and see what our next opponent has to bring. Dimitri, 1562. Let's see what Dimitri has. So he has Sun. Looks like pretty standard Sun. Torkoal. No Venusaur. I'm really happy to see that. T-Tar, Dragapult. Dragapult is kind of weird here. Dusclops and Insect. Okay, that's really good. I'm not sure how he beats Dragapult Terrakion. Maybe he doesn't. Especially with like P2 Instant in the back. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how he beats this. I don't think he does. I'm just gonna do this. I mean, he doesn't bring Charizard versus this, right? So he brings Dusclops mode. But I guess the question would be, does +3. I can just helping hand max Ghost if he leads that. But I'll check if +3 max Rock KOs Dusclops. Oh my gosh, Dusclops. Sure. Rock Slide. Let's go ahead and lock in. These are the Pokemon I want. Rock Slide and Max. I'm at +3. That won't get Dusclops, but I'll just helping hand it. So I don't think he can actually beat this. Outside of maybe like some ally switch stuff, but T-Tarns, yeah, that's not how you beat this. Yeah. Yeah, cousin. Cousin. I think we just beat this. I'm just going to beat up Dynamax Terrakion and win the game. I guess because we're like burning Jealousy, but even then I can just go to +6, so. And if he does go for like Burning Jealousy would be my worst, like Max Guard Burning Jealousy would be like the absolute worst case thing here. I could have killed the Incineroar to stop that, but yeah, I don't see how he beats this. I don't think this beats it. Yeah, maybe honestly, killing the Incineroar might have been a little bit safer there because it doesn't have Protect typically. Yeah! Oh, I think I may have just fell into his bait. I mean, I was worried about like him going for like Max Knuckle or something, but I don't know. From like my perspective, I think like if I'm him, I think I just have to hope that he's not beat up. Nope. All right. Well, hopefully this ain't Sash T-Tar. He doesn't have anything on this team that necessarily wants to be Sash, but normally these are weakness policy because he has a Dusclops and a T-Tar. So if it's not weakness policy, T-Tar, and it's like Chopal, I guess. I don't even know if Chopal would live, honestly. Because this is +3 close combat. Like I say, this is about what I expected would happen. Yeah, I don't think if you don't have anything for this, then this is what's gonna happen. And then we go for Max Knuckle. And I don't see any Chocoberry. It's Sash. Oh, come on! Alright, don't be anything useful. Oh, no. Don't KO me back. I'm Dynamaxed. Come on. The best you've got really here is Burning Jealousy, which would be bad for me, but it wouldn't be the end of the world now. Darkest Lariat is fine. I can handle that. Why is it Sash? On Trick Room. Okay. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say, buddy. Okay, now the freaking problem is I don't have anything to, like, combo this with. I guess I'll go Incineroar. Well, I know he's Sash on that thing, so I can just go for Fake Out on it, which is funny. And then I'll just Max Rock Incineroar. I'm +4. I don't need to worry about that. I don't want to like hit into a Dusclops or something. Max Rock to Incineroar. That is so annoying, man. Yeah, get your Max Guard on. Alright, protect Incineroar too. If I was Rillaboom, this would actually be a wrap, but unless this is Max. Okay. That's dead. I can't believe it was Sash. I can't believe that was his game plan versus this too. Dorkle? Yeah, I don't know about this one, buddy. I don't know about this one, buddy. I just Max Rock the T-Char and Parting Shot. I don't think he can beat that. Protect, sure. This sets Sand, so he doesn't have a boosted Eruption anymore. Last Mon Dusclops and Last Mon Dusclops could be actually Last Mon Dragapult would be the most annoying. Last Mon Dragapult would be really annoying, but I do have a healthy Porygon too. Last Mon Dragapult is what would lose me this game. However, I think he would have gone out into that and not Torkoal. Personally. I don't see what going into Torkoal really did for you there. Actually, he probably is. This guy, he has Sash T-Tar when I don't want him to, so. Alright, Dynamax is over, but he also has used his. It is Charizard. Okay, so if it's Scarf Charizard, and I miss both my Rock Slides, can he still win? I don't think so. So I'm just going to do this. He has to be Scarf Charizard and Scarf Air Slash Flinch my Terrakion. And if he does that, then I get to Parting Shot out into P2, Fake Out Thunderbolt the Charizard. He's locked into Air Slash, so he can't win. Okay, this is like the one way I could lose. Like missing Rock Slide here, and it's and Torkoal somehow KOs Terrakion. I didn't miss, so I win. Okay, phew. And now I win 100% because I just go for close combat. And he just revealed Protect, so he's not Scarf. What a bizarre, like, yeah. I don't think he could have done anything differently, honestly. Like, Focus Sash T-Tar is probably his best way of winning this game. But it turned out that I looked at Team Preview and I was like, how does he beat Terrakion? I think how he beat Terrakion, by the way, was actually just leading Dragapult and Max Dragoning. But he didn't do that. So I win. Man, I can't believe it's Tyranitar, rather. Sash Tyranitar on sand. All right, 1698. Actually, if I win this game, then I'm done. Presumably. Jamie, 1637. Could be Boit. That looks cool. He's got a mag without the other guy though, but he has a Moongus. I've been dreading a Moongus, honestly. Magzone and then Prim and then P2. This looks very much like a Rillaboom game to me. I could still leave with Dragapult Tracheon. Thinking about whether or not there's a better way to do it. I kind of like Dragapult Tracheon though. It's a really solid lead. And then Rillaboom, and do I want Incineroar in the back? Incineroar is really good versus the Cinderace. Porygon 2 is very good versus everything else. I think I'll do this, honestly. I don't recognize this team. The Prim looks pretty scary. And I also don't know. Jamie always freaks me out because it might be Boit or one of the other Jamies. The other Jamies are also still scary, but Boit in particular. That man is good at Pokemon. Because he embodies very well building independently good teams. I love like Boit's creativeness in his team building for building independently good things is just so powerful as a player. I have no idea if this is the same Jamie. I couldn't tell you. If I win this though, I will qualify for Players' Cup, so that would be pretty nice if I did. So Moongus Dragapult. Not the best for me. I also didn't write down his team preview, which is pretty bad. This is Helping Hand Max Ghost, typically, I believe, is what I should do into this. Let me check this. I need to write down his team preview. Cinderace. I guess these guys, Mag, Prim, and P2. The problem is I did not bring my own Porygon 2, so I don't really have a great answer for his Dragapult at all, actually. Yeah, my Dragon Ball answer is nothing at this current time, which is kind of bad. Yeah, how do I beat this? He's gonna follow me, so I'm just gonna Airstream and Rock Slide, I think. That might have been dumb, but that's what I did. Actually, that was Omega dumb! Because it's not going to kill because of Koba. This is the worst play I could have made. Like, out of all the plays that I had available to me. Yeah, this is awful. This is terrible. I went for Max Fly because I wanted to boost my speed. Oh, he's going for Dragon Dance. That's smart, honestly. Yep, there's the Koba. Idiot. Go for Ghost there. At least kill him. Yeah, this doesn't kill. If I flinch him, it's actually phenomenal, though. A flinch would be very nice. Moongus dodges, which doesn't matter too much. Be nice if it hit, but the damage on Dragapult is what matters more. And I flinch. Yeah, that's a really good flinch. Okay, I think I can win this game now. Because now I think I go for Phantasm into Dragapult and Rock Slide. Because he's not inclined to stay in now. Maybe it's still best to go for Phantasm into a Moongus and Rock Slide. But I think I want to kill the Dragapult because I don't have good methods of dealing with it. And I do have good methods of dealing with the Amoonguss at this point. Plus, it's, I think, decently probable that he just goes for Rage Powder. Even with the Rock Slide miss, I'd much rather take a miss than a KO here. Yeah, Dragapult's still going to be problematic, but it didn't get the Dragon Dance off, which is really valuable for me. That was probably the best play I could have asked for if I was expecting that, which obviously I wasn't. But he should Rage Powder here, unless he's crazy. Yep, Rage Powder. He could Max Fly to try and match my speed. However, I think it's more likely he'll probably just go for a Ghost into my Dragapult. Or a Dragon into my Dragapult, maybe. One of those two. Probably a Dragon into my Dragapult. Can't flinch him with Dynamax, but I do a lot of damage. Especially with the crit. That's really all important damage. That's really, really good. Dragon does not KO me. That's super important. Because he doesn't have any priority outside of Cinderace. And he goes P2, so he doesn't. Yeah, that's not it's not an actual answer. Download should give him attack. Yep. Good thing I made that change. So I think the play is Phantasm Close Combat. But I could also hit the P2 with Wormwood CC, but that would leave it really low. Actually, I like that play a little bit better. I'm going to do Wormwood CC. Not because it'll KO. This will definitely not KO. However, yeah, I expected half. I half expected that, and also because this forces the P2 into an awkward spot the next turn where it really wants to recover, but it doesn't have like a good chance to, especially since I just killed myself by doing this. And this might just KO. It didn't though. I didn't expect it to. But my own yeah, Trick Room goes up. No surprise there to me. Now I definitely go into my Rillaboom. The question is, which one do I Grassy Glide? And let me think. So his remaining Pokemon could be Cinderace, Mag, Prim. If it's Prim, he loses. If it's Mag, I should win with Incineroar. So an important question here is, at least for me, do I go for the Grassy Glide into the P2 or the Prim? Or into the Dragapult? The Dragapult's just protected. The P2 can't protect. But the P2 could get out of hand if I don't attack it. Because you will be able to recover off my close combat, as he's already demonstrated. But I think I go for Grassy Glide into the Dragapult and just close combat to P2, honestly. And if I'm going to do that, no, I definitely Grassy Glide, and that should 100% KO Dragapult from this range. I'm not even going to bother calcing it. I know it's a Dragapult, but I'm a Choice Band Rillaboom, and I have priority on my attack. I could have switched into Incineroar as well, instead of attacking with close combat. Perhaps that would have been better. But I did the play I did, so. Worst case scenario is Dragapult somehow loses this. But he doesn't have any Intimidate that he can switch into. So this should die. Yep. And so if he recovers here, he will survive for the turn. But then he will faint next turn for the Grassy Glide, assuming that's what I go for. And if I crit here, then it's 100% over. But close combat should do a chunk, like even with that boost that he just got there. Yeah. So I'm still pressuring the P2, so he could recover if he wants, but I will beat Boreontu in a 1v1 eventually, especially since he only has an attack boost. So if he goes Prim, okay, he's not a Japanese Mon. Magnezone, okay. This is the scary Mon. It's not Grassy Seed, which is good. I'm definitely going to switch into my Incineroar here. 100%. Tracheon can win in the late game if it is Iron Defense. And so this will KO P2. If this is Iron Defense, then we've got a minor problem, but I don't think it's going to be huge of an issue. Because I'll have Fake Out, and I'll have, like, all my stuff. I can stop it. Okay, that's one way to lose. Maybe? Nah, I don't think so. Nah, this ain't gonna do it. It's got a crit. And, yeah, that's not... Okay, it's Life Orb. Given that it's Life Orb, he definitely can't win. Because I'll just stall my Trick Room out. I don't think he has enough turns to be able to prevent this. So the ally switch was clever, but not clever enough. There's two turns of Trick Room left, so I can just go for Grassy Glide and Fake Out into the Porygon 2. Fake Out has higher priority than ally switch, so he cannot stop this unless he's also Protect Porygon 2, which he is not. If he was, then he'd be ally switch, Trick Room, Protect, which would be very strange. And now he's only got Life Orb, which will be eating away at his health. And I have a full HP Terrakion with Sash in the back. He did not even KO me. I get to go for Flare Blitz as well. There's no way he can win. I'm thinking whether or not I switch out my Rillaboom here. I think the answer is yes. Just to... because he can't win with... by, like, even if he predicts. Like even if he predicted my my Terrakion coming in here, he couldn't win. Because of my Sash. And even if he did predict it, then he would take Flare Blitz plus Life Orb, and then he couldn't knock out all my Pokemon in time. He underspeeds my Incineroar. How? Is that thing really that slow? What the? I don't think it makes a difference because Trick Room ends, but dang. Oh, Mag is 60. Okay, we just lost the speed tie there. So that means he's min speed. So now he definitely can't win because he does not speed Rillaboom. He needs to reveal Bright Powder. You know what? This is disrespectful, but I'm gonna do it. No, he didn't let me disrespect him. Alright, that was a win against a 1630-something player, so that might actually be enough for 1700. Let's go ahead and back out. And give it a few minutes. Whew, okay. So we've done pretty well here. We've definitely taken some rough L's. The Trick Room team is definitely an important one. The Colossal team also was like... That seems like it was a mistaken team building on my part. Getting like... Primarina Rindoberry, I think, implies that I should be slower than the Colossal and Trick Room, and yet I was faster for some reason. I think that was a big deal there. Who else did I lose to? I don't know. I've had some really close matches. I really like those close matches where you still win, because you can learn a lot from them, but you still win them, and so they're really helpful for review. That's a really good mindset to have when winning. Like, suppose I win some game really close. You don't want to just say, oh, I won this game, I must be the best ever. No, you want to try to improve on your wins, not just look at your losses. Because sometimes your losses are really like one-sided, and it's just like, oh, I just wasn't in it at that time. But looking at your wins can also be really helpful. So let's go ahead and go back into online competitions, participate, and I believe this should let us see what our current status is. We're 1711, number 38. It's possible that other people could overqualify me at this point. Let me verify what record I had, or like what seed I had when I let me see. Did I say? I'm trying to see if I could tell what I was seeded as. Yeah, let's see here. Because 1711 should be plenty enough. I don't feel like playing any more games, to be honest. There's a player club. There's a player cup bracket. I want to see what I was seeded as. Because I was like 1706 last time, and I was seeded pretty high. Also, this is like pretty phenomenal. I'm really happy with how high I've gotten for just this much. So I'm checking the brackets right now, so that's why you're not seeing anything on your end. Let's check to see, what was I ranked? DaWoblefet. Oh, that's what it was. There we go. I was ranked 82 last time with 1706. I feel pretty comfortable stopping here at 1711. This is my goal. This is what I was shooting for, and I ended up obtaining it. So I really appreciate you guys watching. This didn't really go how I expected it to. I took a few losses in there, but for the most part, I did really, really well this IC. I probably could go further and claim a higher seed, but I don't think that's particularly helpful in the IC. Most players, like, if I'm already this high, then getting a little bit higher, like, what's the difference gonna make with that? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you watch this whole thing, all my team builder and all my games, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm curious to see a critical eye on what you thought about my plays, and also what I could have done better, how I conducted myself as well. This is my first time doing this sort of thing. Like I said, I don't typically live narrate my matches. Perhaps it helped. I'm not really sure. But in any case, I see no reason to babble on much more. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more of this kind of content, good luck. You might see stuff from me from Players Cup 2, and that's about it. Until we get more VGC events. But until next time, have a good one.